In this story, you will see how honesty and loyalty triumph in the end. Once upon a time, in a small, picturesque village, there lived a kind and hard-working farmer named Hammad. He was known for his generosity and his willingness to help anyone in need. His farm, with its golden wheat fields and fresh vegetables, was admired by everyone in the village. One sunny morning, while Hammad was working on his farm, a weary traveler named Assad Ullah arrived. He looked exhausted, his clothes torn, and his face full of sorrow. "Please, sir," pleaded Assad Ullah, "I haven't eaten in days. Could you spare some food for me?" Hammad's kind heart couldn't ignore the plea. He warmly replied, "Of course, my friend. Come to my home. You can rest and eat as much as you need." Hammad welcomed Assad Ullah into his home. He prepared a hearty meal and offered him a place to rest. Over the next few days, Assad Ullah stayed, helping with small chores and earning Hammad's trust. Hammad even began to share stories about his life and his farm, including the location of a chest hidden beneath the floorboards, containing his savings. But what Hammad didn't know was that Assad Ullah was not a poor traveler, but a cunning thief. He had been watching Hammad carefully, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. One evening, while Hammad was busy tending to his cows, Assad Ullah sneaked into the house. He found the hidden chest, opened it, and discovered gold coins, family jewelry, and rare seeds. Quietly, he took everything and hid it in a sack under his bed. The next morning, Hammad noticed the chest seemed slightly out of place. However, he dismissed it, thinking it must have been moved accidentally. But Assad Ullah knew he couldn't stay any longer. That night, he packed his belongings, along with the stolen treasures, and tried to escape under the cover of darkness. As he pushed a cart down the road, heading toward the forest, Hammad's loyal dog, Tommy, began barking loudly. The noise woke Hammad, who rushed outside to see what was happening. Realizing what was unfolding, Hammad quickly mounted his horse and chased after Assad Ullah. "Assad Ullah!" he shouted, catching up with the cart. "What are you doing with my belongings? I trusted you." Startled and caught red-handed, Assad Ullah tried to escape, but the villagers had already gathered, alerted by Tommy's barking. They stopped Assad Ullah and confronted him. "You betrayed Hammad's kindness," one villager exclaimed. Assad Ullah had no choice but to return everything he had stolen. Ashamed and exposed, he was driven out of the village. Hammad, though hurt, learned a valuable lesson that day. While kindness is a virtue, it is also essential to be cautious and not trust blindly. His story became a moral for the entire village, reminding everyone that trust should only be given to those who truly deserve it. Moral of the story: do not trust anybody blindly, for not everyone is what they seem to be.